It's official. I think this is my last video that I'll be uploading on YouTube for 2022, but it's definitely not the end. It is very much the beginning because we will be kicking off 2023 with a lot more new content, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I figured it'd be a great idea to close the year with a final tip of a new plugin that I recently came across that I've been adding to all of my master tracks. Now, the end of the year is typically when people start talking about resolutions and all that jazz. I'm not here to be like motivational and be like, yo, get your stuff together. But what I am here for is to give you a tip of something that I'm going to be using all throughout 2023 that I've already started using here in the end of 2022 on all of my master tracks. And it has just given it that little extra sparkle, if you will, to your tracks, and I'm really excited as I look to be releasing new music next year to have this plugin that I'm using on my master tracks, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the difference. Now with that, if you are looking to release music, especially as you're looking at the new year and kind of your release plan, one of the best resources that I've been able to use is Distrokid, and this video is sponsored by Distrokid, and I'll tell you more about them in a sec. But let's jump into Logic and I'll share with you this plugin that I found that is just a game changer. Okay, so I've got a pretty simple project here pulled up. I'm just gonna let you listen to it so you kind of get an idea of the vibe, and then I'll show you the plugin that I'm talking about.
Ya me contaron, si ya yo me enteré. Pensé que me dirías, aunque sea que llamarías después de todo lo que fue. Si ya yo me enteré que tú te vas de aquí. Espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya, espero que...
Okay, so you've got the gist of what this project sounds like. The plugin that we're talking about today is called Magma BB Tubes, and it's a Waves plugin. I'll actually show you where to find it here on Waves. So this is the plugin that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's from the Magma series and it's called BB Tubes from Waves. Actually, I think it's on sale right now. So if you head over to the Waves website, you'll see here, yep, it's definitely on sale. So cop that if you get a chance to. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want to check that out. But basically what it is doing is adding some saturation. It's a saturation plugin, but it has some unique qualities to it. And honestly, I'm not going to do an in-depth look at all of the knobs here because I've been able to get the results I'm looking for just with these two knobs right here. So I'll just give you a little preview, a little taste, if you will, of what this plugin can do for you. And the way that I found I'm using this the most is actually on my master chain, just to give that little extra saturation, little extra crunch to my overall master mix, versus, you know, using it on specific tracks, which you can totally use this however you want. You could totally use it on separate tracks if you want. But this is the use case that I've been using it for the most. And let me tell you, I've fallen in love with this plugin, and I've found that this is a plugin that I'm probably going to use for like ever. Just caveat, there's going to be a slight volume difference as I turn this on and off, just because, but I'm not going to worry about like showing you the gain matched version. Just take a listen to the quality of the sound. You'll be able to hear the difference of what's happening with this saturation. So right now with it turned off.
Ya me contaron, si ya yo me enteré que tú te vas de aquí. Pensé que me dirías, aunque sea que llamarías después de todo lo que fue. Si ya yo me enteré que tú te vas de aquí. Espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya bien.
So you can hear the difference. Like I said, it's not gain matched, but it's a minor difference as far as volume. What we're really getting is more perceivable loudness out of the vocal. You're hearing a little bit more of those harmonics in the saturation for the vocals, and also in this synth sound right here. So this sound is from the Anna 2 bundle, if you're curious. But even this sound alone, if I just solo this and show you the difference of what is happening with the BB Tubes, you're going to hear the difference of what's happening. So before. you just hear it's almost like like if this were an organ sound, like you can hear the pipe sound, right? Like it just really pops more and brings a little bit more character to the sound. It's doing the same thing to the vocals. It's just adding that extra little crisp.
Contaron, si ya yo me enteré que tú te das de aquí. Pensé que me dirías o que sé que llamarías después de todo lo que fue. Si ya yo me enteré que tú te vas de aquí. Espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya bien.
So it's almost like you have a little bit more body in your sounds, but then you also have like these top end harmonics that are happening. So yeah, I love it. It's very subtle, and you'll notice all I did was pump up the Beauty one to 2 and the Beast one to 1.5-ish, and that's how I got this result. Now you can mess with all of this here to get a more unique sound, fine-tuned to what you want it to be, but I found that just tweaking these 2 knobs and slapping this on my master chain I've loved the results of that. So yeah, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I figured since people are going to be like planning to release music in the next year, as we're thinking about resolutions and, you know, improving your life and progressing, I figured this would be a helpful plugin to know about before you start releasing music. So check that out. Now, speaking of releasing music, this video is sponsored by Distrokid. Distrokid, if you haven't heard of them, you've been living under a rock. Honestly, it is the best and fastest and most affordable way to distribute your music to digital streaming platforms and digital stores. Honestly, I've been using them for over a decade, and they're constantly pushing out new features that are designed to help the independent artists promote themselves and, you know, just get a better audience for their music. One of my favorite features of Distrokid is promo cards. With promo cards, you just pick the song or release that you want to highlight, and it will automatically show you all these promo cards that you can download as images and use on all your social media platforms to promote your music. And it's completely included with Distrokid. You don't have to pay any additional fees or anything like that. And a bunch of other ones that they have on their goodies part of their page. So if you haven't checked them out and you have music that you're waiting to release, stop waiting, use Distrokid, and if you use the link in the description, then you'll get 7% off. If you're wondering who this artist is, it's actually me. I just decided to pitch my voice down to see how this would sound with a male artist. So like the original vocals is.
Si ya yo me enteré que tú te das de aquí. Pensé que me dirías o que sé que llamarías después de todo lo que fue. Si ya yo me enteré que tú te vas de aquí. Espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya, espero que te vaya bien.
Anyways, just it's always fun to kind of mess around with your voice to kind of get an understanding of what direction you want to take with the song. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think about this plugin. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. I absolutely loved it, and I think I'm going to be using it on all of my productions, especially on the master chain. There's just something about adding that extra analog saturation that just tastes good. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fun and great new year, and looking forward to connecting with you guys throughout next year as well. As always, if you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And if you want to see more content, check me out on Instagram or TikTok. Keep making beats.